So we're going to look at these last two examples together, and I want to first look at I to the 14th power. So when I said yesterday that we can't leave any I to a power because those can all be simplified. Now where I don't know what I to the 14th power, what I do know is what I squared is equal to. And I squared is equal to -1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite I to the 14th power in a set of I squareds. So if I break down I to the 14th into I squareds, there would be 7 of them. And I get that by just a simple division of 14 by 2 gives me 7. So I squared gives me 7 sets of those. So now I rewrite that I squared instead by substituting a -1 to the 7th power. Now I can mathematically take -1 to the 7th power, which is just simply -1. So that would make I to the 14th equivalent to -1. Now if I go back to this example that I skipped to the 35th power, now you can see I can't equally make a set of I squareds. So what I first do is I factor a single I out of I to the 35th power. That would leave me with 34 I's left. Now I can group those 34 I's into I squareds, and that would give me 17 of them, because I squared to the 17th power would be I to the 34th power. Now I'll go ahead and substitute my -1 in for I squared to the 17th power, of course. And -1 to the 17th power is simply -1. And I don't want to forget that I originally factored an I out, so that would leave me with I times -1, which is simply -I. So I to the 35th power is equal to -I. Anytime you take an I to a power, you're either going to get I to any power, whatever it is, you're going to get 4 choices as an answer. If it would be I to the 1st power, that would just simply give me I. I to the 2nd power will give me -1. I to the 3rd power is going to factor out an I and leave me with my I squared, so that's going to give me a -I. And I to the 4th power, when I factor out my I squareds, gives me a double negative, which would give me a +1. And then what it does is just continues that rotation through. I'm going to stop this video. I want you to try the rest of those on this sheet and then come back to check your work.